Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome back to Balake Farms. So, you join us in Saxlingham in July. We have moved on. Mr. Grass Cutter Man has finished cutting the grass now, and it's obviously started growing. But we do need to get it rowed up and picked up. But as you can see, we may have quite a few fields that are ready to be harvested. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So fields 17, 19, 7 and 2 are all ready for harvesting. So it's a busy harvesting month, as well as all of the other bits and bobs we've got to do. So what have we got? I think it'll be the oats are ready, the barley's ready, and the canola is ready. So quite a few different little bits and bobs, but it means we're going to be running the combine flat out. We also need to top all of the factories up, our daily jobs nowadays. Feed the cows, do the grass. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy July. So as you can see, the dairies will be more than fine. The bakery, how's the bakery doing? It's still alright, just need to get some sugar over there. Glass houses are self-sufficient. Oil mills, so sugar mills are good. This never changed, so it still says it's got 556,000 litres in it, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Honey production, we do need to get over there to sort that out. Grapes is doing fine, so yeah, I don't think... Oh, one of them is missing eggs, so we are going to have to get some eggs to that one, which I think is the new one we put in. Let's just visit that one. Yeah, that's the new one. So we need to get some eggs to the new one. And we do have some eggs. So that works out nicely. So we'll get these honey pallets over there. We're going to get the combine straight out, and we're going to start doing a bit of combining. And then, depending on how we get on, we could always leave that on a worker once we've made a bit of haste with it, and then we can spend a bit of time topping all of our factories up and getting all of these bits ready to rumble. So now we bought the old Scania T-cab, I have been thinking it might be worth getting ourselves one of these bad Larrys. So let's go on here, semi-trailers. And I'm thinking, do we get a curtain sider to pull around with it? I think it'll just be a little bit easier. We can get more in it. Obviously, we'll pimp it out, make it look a bit cooler. That's the kiddie. And I think orange and blue. That's the sheen. So it's £29,500, which I don't actually think's too bad, really. Not for a curtain cider. So I'm going to get that bought, because that will come in handy later on. We've got the raisins and the sugar moved across, and the corn needs to come straight here. So that's happy days. So we should have quite a bit of sugar now. We've got this one producing sugar, as you can see, and then we've got the other one producing sugar. So we've got quite a lot to get moved around today, as well as our big harvest. So we'll just run this back to the cow barn. We do need to take food to both cow barns. This one obviously not so bad because it's next door to it. But the other one, we need to bring the Vulture over and get that 50,000 litre trailer filled up so we can get that rocking and rolling. So we'll get that dumped there. We do need to jump in the Marcy Ferguson. Tip the straw out. I'm sure it's going to eat every last penny of that. Yep. We'll do a bit of bale topping up first, and then we can go and get this set up on rowing up. And then we can pick all of the grass up later. Or we leave it on the floor and pick it up next time we cut it. Which wouldn't be the end of the world. You get a double harvest. I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if you get a double harvest of it if you leave it on the field. Might do. Might try it. Depends how much time we've got left. We've got quite a lot to do, so we are going to get started, like you say, harvesting. We want to get those crops in because the weather's nice. We don't want any rain. And then the grass can be picked up at any time. We've got the other pit now, so I'm not too worried at this moment, but we do need to fill the big one up. We need to get as much in it this year as we physically can. And then that should cover us through the winter, because these cows are hungry. And they also take a lot of bedding. This one especially. This one takes a load of bedding. And then when we bale the oats, we need to take most of the straw bales over to the other cow barn, because it is actually run out of bales now. We still have a few in storage, so it's not the end of the world, but we're going to be baling, so we might as well virtually just take them straight over, get them dropped off nice and easily. Yeah, there's another job we've got to do today. Plus we'll start the fent off on ploughing and ripping and making the fields good. It's getting busy, so hopefully this empties this. Yeah, that's good. And we're not going to put any more silage in that for now, because obviously we want to be picking the grass up with it if we get a chance. But if we don't get a chance, we'll fill it up, and yeah, we can always tip it back in the pit. But I'm going to get the Massey Ferguson on doing his thing here. How's they doing? They've still got food, so not too worried. They've still got straw, so it's not too bad at this current moment, but we do need to get this over. In fact, let's do that now before I forget. We've got harvesting to do, but we might as well get this trailer over and fill up with some silage quickly and bring it back before I forget, because I don't want these cows running out. Right, I'll quickly run this back and forth, and I'll see you back over it in 2 seconds. So that didn't take too long at all. Well, not for you guys. Took me a few minutes. But yeah, I thought we might as well get that filled up, get these ones topped up. So we ain't got a lot left in that pit, actually. I was surprised how little we had left. So we are going to have to pick that grass up at some point today, all being well. So apparently we've got one sticking from the tree. I think he did this last time. He kept crashing into the tree. I don't know what his obsession... Look, he's backed up again to it. Cool, mate, there's trees there. What are you playing at? You can tell he's paid by the hour, can't you? Have we got any wahey oil powder yet? No, we haven't. So it might be worth a lot of money, but I think it is going to be rather slow making it. So it's not the end of the world, like I said. We wasn't expecting it to be... Well, I wasn't expecting it to be quick, because of the fact that it was so much money when you sell it. But it would be nice to get the first pallet out at some point. So we are going to top the old combine up, and I really wouldn't mind buying a second combine to help now with some of these much bigger fields. Just got to find where. And obviously this one's been very good for us, and we've done a lot of work with it now. So a nice new shiny one wouldn't go amiss. There's our header trailer. Parked it in the shed last time, didn't we? The fence in there, so it'll be coming out of action soon. I just need to pull this drawbar around apparently. Ooh. There we go. drawbar assembled. Hopefully. Maybe not. So yeah, we are going to be on the lookout for another combine, I think. I think we definitely need it. Especially when it comes to lots of grain fields we've got to do. So like the sorghum's going to take a bit of time to get in. But if we've got 2 combines, we can have a worker and we can be doing one. But it does mean like emptying the combines is going to be a full-time job as well. Because they do need emptying. I mean, the big tanks, 20... Well, I think this one's just shy of 20,000 litres, so it's not to be sniffed at, but it does seem to take not many seconds to fill it up. Right, so first field is nice and local. Obviously, the little fields near the farm, they ain't going to take 5 seconds. The canola field's not too bad either, but this is our big boy one. This is the one that's going to take probably in real time 45 odd minutes to do. Which is why I'm considering more combines. But we'll have a look at pricing in a second when we get going. So let's get this unfolded, ready to work. See if we've got the straw swath activated. We haven't. There we go. So yeah, we want the straw because we need it at both farms now, and both of those cows sheds. Yeah, they do seem to eat through the straw, but we are getting manure, so we will be spreading that on the fields as well to try and cut down on liquid fertilizer because it is very expensive. And I think we've got quite a lot of manure this time, and I prefer doing the manure to the slurry just because the manure is so much faster. The slurry is like 6 miles an hour and it's very slow, very small, but the manure is quite a wide spread and it is actually surprisingly quite quick as well, so it's a lot fun, a lot nicer to do. But as you can see, it is filling up relatively quick. It is going to be, yeah, I don't think it's going to take long. So we'll get going down another straight in a minute, and then we'll have a look at see how much another combine will set us back. Now, I wouldn't be overly upset to buy a second-hand one if one came into the sale for a worker's used, because it doesn't need to be brand new. As long as the header's brand new. Well, even then, I don't think it would overly matter. I mean, servicing would be a bit more expensive. We've been quite lucky with this one. It's not. We've not really serviced it. I know I should, but. So let's go have a look at harvesters. So we're going to want something big because we don't want to be messing around with small combines. I think that's what we've got. 653. Now it would be nice to have the X9 John Deere. It's a beast. Or the John. So we're going to need £1 million all said and done. So possibly not at the moment, but unless something comes into the sale, let's just have a quick look. I never looked. No, nothing can sell yet. But if something does sneak into the sale, we'll definitely be having a look towards it and possibly even get it bought. But for now, let's crack on and let's harvest this field ourselves. Or we'll get a main part of it done anyway, and then we can always leave it on a worker if we've got other jobs to do. But then we'll go fetch our new lorry, and I've got to find the other Bailey's trailer because we want 2 trailers on it for carting, because it'll just make our life so much easier. Right, I'll get cracked on and I'll catch up with you guys very shortly. Right, so we've got the first load of oats off the field, 49,000 litres, and we've just left a worker finishing, well, carrying on with the field while we brought this over here, because I do want to grab the other Bailey trailer as well, because there's quite a bit to go at. So we'll see how he's getting on. If he's getting on really well, we might start moving a few bits around, and we could even start picking and moving the different products we've got to do. And then if we get all of that done, we could start the mammoth baling session. It's gonna be crazy how many bales we've got to pick up, to the stage where I'm thinking, is it time we just got an auto stacker just to make our life easier? But I don't know if it picks up the Heston bales, so we'd have to have a look. So let's have a look. Auto stacker, where's the auto stacker? So this one does round bales. It does do, so we could buy that and pick up the bales and make our life so much easier. I'm going to do it, because that is going to speed us up no end. And then at least we could dump them in nice neat piles at each cow pen then. Really, really nice. So we'll probably want one of those bars on the front, so that if they're not quite square, we can just knock them square as we then line up to pick them up. So I'll get one of them as well for the front lift arms. But for now, let's go grab the Bailey's trailer, and then we can head down to the field. We'll probably leave this there. Go grab the lorry, we pick all the milk up, then go get a curtain cider, and then we can start moving some of the products about. So we've been doing some grass picking up while the workers doing the field, and we've got 162,000 litres so far, and that's just off the one field. So it's looking really good for next time. Well, next time the pit ready to go again. As you can see, the worker's 80% again. Literally don't give me 5 seconds in between his fill up. It is filling up really fast, that oat field. We'll soon have another 100,000 litres off there, which is good because we keep running out of oats. I don't think the factory was a million miles away from being empty, so it is a good job we're getting it. So we have started with the grass because I didn't realise how close to empty we were in the pit, so I thought it best get it done. We'll sheet that one pretty much straight over, so we're not going to get it full, and then we'll leave the other one. I think we're always going to be behind because I don't think we're quite producing enough grass for our usage at the moment, especially with those like 4 months at the end of the year where we're not harvesting grass because you can't. So it's either get another field or we just live with the fact that we're just doing little bits and bobs, but it's not the end of the world. And say it does help when we can get the workers to do some of the jobs for us. We can just leave them on. So, although I did notice in the other field especially, he was a bit terrible of where he's rode up. It's not the smoothest rowing. So we'll just go empty this guy again. As you can see, we've got 54,000 litres on already. And this is going to top us up to probably just over 70,000 litres. And there's not an awful lot more to harvest. And then that is a big baling session. That is going to take some right baling. And then there's going to be quite a few bales afterwards. So probably a good job we got the auto stacker, because that will help us massively, because we can just basically run behind it and pick up. So where are we? We're back in this one. So what I was on about earlier is these miscellaneous things. So what we might do is get something like this, a nudge bar, so it nudges the bale so we can put it straight for picking up. Don't know what that AI bar means, but yes, it's sort of like a nudge bar, and then we can nudge it square, so we're not having to squirm around trying to pick up the bale when we just miss it. But yeah, let's carry on with this silage. We'll get all these bits picked up, and then we should be able to compact that pit and get it shut up. Right, so here we are. We are all harvested, and we've got 269,000 litres. So we're going to get this compacted down now, hopefully to 100%, and then we can get it sheeted up, ready for becoming silage, hopefully next month, about 10:30. And then we've got plenty of food to keep us going. So I think the worker is nearly done now. He's nearly full again, I know that. So I think the trailer will be pretty much full after that session as well. So we will have to run it back, and then we can carry on. But hopefully he'll have that done soon. We'll get this compacted and then sheeted over. And that is a very good job, well done. And then we do need to fill up the trailer with some silage, tip it in these cows, and then we'll set this Massey Ferguson, probably working on spreading some manure on the grass fields, because they seem to yield quite well this time, actually, really well. And then hopefully on second cut we'll get quite a bit off them, and then we won't have to worry for the winter months, because like I say, come, what was it, November sort of time, that'll be the last cut if we don't do it in October, and then that's it. We've got no more for the year. So, and there we go, combine has finished. So that is all of our oats all in. Now we've just got the 2 barley fields and the canola to crack on with. So it's going to be busy, and we're going to get a lot of baling to do. And that is going to be a full-time job in itself. But yeah, let me crack on and I'll get this pit compacted. Right, that is our pit all compacted. So let's get it sheeted over. And she doesn't look too bad from what it was. I mean, it's not perfect. We know that, but we've got 266,000 litres in there. So that is a mighty, mighty perfect. So plenty of cow food for the future. But what we're going to have to do now is go and grab some silage for these cows, because we didn't want to fill the trailer up just in case, because we wanted to get that picked up, and luckily we've managed to do it. Yeah, it definitely needed to be done, because like I said, I reckon this trailer might even empty this pit now. So is that going to fill? Yeah. So while that's doing that, let's go and see what's left in that combine. We should hopefully get it all in, and then the combine will be going over to the barley fields, I think, next, and then that food is going to go to the chickens. Now, with the chickens, they don't seem to be laying anymore. I haven't actually found out if it makes a difference, but I'm going to sell all 2,000 chickens, and then I'm going to buy all new chickens, because I feel like they are just not like they once were. They were really good when we first got them, producing a lot of eggs, and yeah, we don't seem to be getting a lot of eggs anymore, so can only presume that's something to do with their age, because they've all got like 60 months old. There's quite a few of them now quite old, so that's my theory. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to sell them all, and then we're going to buy some new fresh chickens and see if it makes any difference. If it doesn't, then it's an update on the shed, and they've decided that it was too good. Which, to be fair, you're probably right, it was very good. We've got 3,000 litres left in after we filled the lorry and the trailer, so not too bad, but it's not the end of the world. We can sort of head it over to the farmyard. It wouldn't matter if we left 3,000 litres in the farm silo. So get that header on there. But what we're going to do is we'll probably leave that here for now. We're going to go get the factory loaded up. Oh yeah, can't fold it while it's filled. We're going to get the factory loaded up, the cereal factory, and then the rest can go into storage by that yard. Yeah, let's go get this dropped off, and then what we're going to do, last job for this episode, is we're going to sell those chickens before I forget, and we're going to buy all new chickens, and then see if our eggs get back up to production. So we've gone from making like 6 pallets to 9 pallets every hour to barely making a pallet a month now. Now, that's quite a drop. And with 2,000 chickens in there, I would expect 2 pallets a day, really. If it was going to be realistic, you've got 2,000 chickens, I'd expect 2,000 litres of eggs, because 2,000 eggs. That just seems right to me. The 9 pallets every hour probably isn't correct. I will admit that. It's probably excessive, but yeah, I would expect at least 2 pallets a day at minimum. I don't even think we're getting that. So this is what we've had for like last 3 days. Well, we've got plenty of food. So it's time to say bye to them all. And then let's buy some new fresh chickens in. So let's get rid of all of them. They're not really worth anything, these chickens. Sell them. Sell them. Quackers. It's because obviously they're bred and yeah, they're bred at all different times. So I've got loads and loads of different chickens. But I think it holds 2,000. Obviously we're getting £250 transport fee. Now we could have transported all our chickens ourselves, but we decided not to. But hopefully we can buy them all in one bigger batch. I think we buy them 250 at a time, so I also hope they're not going to be that expensive because the bank account's looking a bit poorly. So there we go, that's all chickens sold. So we are going to get these, and I'm going to get them 6 months old because I want them to be laying eggs as soon as possible. So we might be a couple of months, and they're quite expensive now. But that's what makes me think they've stopped working, because they were worth £5 each, and they're at £5 each when they're 0 months old. So I think we've had the best out of them, and that's cost us a lot of money to rejig, nearly 100 grand. But we've got our new chickens in there, so hopefully they will start laying us some more eggs. So I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. We've got the oats done, we've got the grass done. We've bought a few things. We haven't used them quite yet, but hopefully next time we'll get around to using our new curtain sider and our auto stacker. So thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, do leave them below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of our next video, and you'll be able to see the rest of the harvest, hopefully, if the chickens have worked. I'll see you there. Bye for now.